everyone, Mama Mike here, and today is a quick video. This is an overview of Yakuza 3 and 4. I picked these games up recently on eBay. After falling in love with Yakuza 0, now I just want to play even more of the games in the series. I mentioned these in my unboxing of Yakuza Ishin, which I picked up at PAX East, and that's a Japan-only game, so if you're interested in that video, be sure to check it out. But so these are reprints of the original games, and I found these online on eBay, just brand new, factory sealed, because it is a reprint of Yakuza 3 and Yakuza 4. So if you're curious what it means by being a reprint, the link to the article that I found about it is in the description below, and it does mention the specific seller that I purchased these from. It'll link you to their website, but you can also find them on eBay, which is where I got these games, and I believe that same seller also sells them on Amazon. But this is something you can totally trust. It's 100% legit. They just contacted the publisher. They were able to reprint a limited number of copies of the games Yakuza 1, 2, 3, and 4. I picked up 3 and 4 for the PS3. So looking at first Yakuza 3, it says the Dragon of Dojima returns on the back. Follow Kazuma's journey from the beaches of Okinawa to the darker side of Tokyo as he is pulled back to a past life that he thought he had left behind. And it says tackle side missions and mini-games, enter the gritty and violent side of Japan, and combat your sordid past. So first, this game just seems really cool, and just looking at the cover and everything reminds me a lot of what I played in Yakuza 0, and if you are looking for an entry point to the Yakuza series, that is the perfect place to start, is Yakuza 0. It puts you right at the beginning of Kiryu and Majima's story, so it's a perfect place to jump in. From the research I did, Yakuza 3 does have a brief overview of the events in 1 and 2. So I don't think I'll have to play those games in order to play this one. My plan is to play this one and just kind of jump into the story at this point in time, because it should give a brief overview of what happened in those first 2 games. But now, another quick look at the back before we open it up. And as with the other Yakuza games, you have a manual, which I love. It's just something really special about getting manuals with games. And then on this side, just very simple, Yakuza 3 with that dragon design from the front. Let's open up the manual, which shares the same kind of imagery from that. Oh, this is really cool. Great new games available now. And it's got some PS3 games listed: Resonance of Fate, Aliens vs. Predator, and Bayonetta. Just kind of a cool step back to what was coming out at the same time that this game was being released. So looking inside the manual, we just have a quick thing about, finding pedestrians and walking around the streets. We've just got Revelations and Chase. This is just going to go into different gameplay things, explaining them all to you. I really like on the edges here is different tattoos from the game's characters. Like, I recognized Majima's right away. And so we just have on the edges of all the pages, we obviously have Kiryu's dragon tattoo as well. But just on the edges, they've got the different tattoos from the series. And that's one of my favorite parts of this series. I think all of the different tattoos are so cool. And it's also really interesting to look into the real life side of that and looking into the real life tattoos. It's really cool, very interesting stuff. But this manual is awesome. I can't wait to look more into it. Alright, next let's look at Yakuza 4. It says thrive in Tokyo's adult underworld. In an authentic recreation of Tokyo's Sin City district, 4 men cross paths over a beautiful woman and a dead man. This sounds very saucy and sordid, and I can't wait to get right into this world. Let's open it up so we can get a look at the manual, and oh, classic Mama Micah, I left the game in my PlayStation 3 after I tested it. So I will get that, just give me one moment. But first, we can look at the manual. And once again, on the back is Vanquish for the PS3. Like I said, it's fun to look at these and just sort of see a step back in time of what was coming out the same time that this game was. But a quick leaf through this manual. It's another one that is in black and white, and it's telling you how to view different screens in the game and about the different actions that you can take, talking, listening, and such. Very exciting things. gaining experience and the pause menu, very similar to the Yakuza 3 manual in terms of the different things that are listed. So it should be a game that once you play Yakuza 3 or even playing Yakuza 0, you could probably skip to either one of these points in the series. I definitely want to play Kiwami when that comes out, and I definitely want to play Yakuza 6 when that gets released. And I have Yakuza 5 because that was a free game on PlayStation. I've got a lot to play in this universe, and I really need to get started on it. Alright, so I have retrieved the disc from my PS3. My apologies for that error on my part. But you can see it's the same exact artwork as the front of the game and the manual as well. Alright, so that was just a quick overview of Yakuza 3 and 4 for the PlayStation 3. Let me know in the comments below if you've played these games. I'm so excited to get into these. I think I'm just going to play right through them. I'm going to have such a great time going back into that city and spending more time with Kiryu and Majima. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. Bye!